White people are annoying me so much I can't sleep. I literally laid down, had my earplugs in, I took my glasses off, and then I started thinking about a video I saw where with 100,000 likes on it. Somebody was saying that Justin Bieber is our Finnick Odair because he's been passed around Hollywood or whatever as a child. And it's just like, I'm feeling really sad for Justin Bieber right now. Like, this is not hate toward him at all, but like, why don't you know anything about history? Why do you think this is new, and why are you only upset now that it's happening to prominent white people or to white people? I'm specifically thinking about a behind the scenes snippet of Downton Abbey that I watched the other day, where he talked about how like the aristocracy would keep young slave children. They would get rid of them by the time they hit like teenage years. And he specifically talked about this one slave boy who was particularly sought after and treasured, and there's like, he's included in a painting commissioned by the family in like beautiful dress and jewels with the prized horse. But also there's a letter from another aristocratic woman saying, I hear you are very beautiful, and like sending this really kind of like intimate letter to this enslaved child. And they just brushed over it in the Downton Abbey thing. They were talking about the fact that they had slaves and they had some that were more prized than others, but like brushed over the fact that like they're prized because they're children specifically, and like passed around. And they showed one painting where a woman had an enslaved boy as a footman. And in the painting, she has her hand draped over his shoulder, and it's very much like he's an ornament, he's decorative. But they were talking about how she wouldn't do that to a regular footman. And I'm just like, right, so there's this complete dehumanization, but also what are the added layers here of her touching this enslaved child who's her footman, which means he like serves her and carries heavy things for her? Like, what are the added layers here of this specific kind of unusual touch on this specifically prized enslaved child? It makes me want to learn more about Afro-pessimism, because a lot of y'all seem to really treat violence towards black people as if it's the norm, as if it's expected. But it's gross.